What's up guys, Sam Taggart here, and I am at the JobNimbus headquarters. We are doing the RoofCon Tour, which is exciting, and a bunch of awesome people speaking from, Pave to Hire Bus to all these different awesome resources that go into making a roofing company awesome. So a lot of people are moving into roofing. It seems to be a really popular trend right now. And we have helped over the last 8 years hundreds and hundreds of roofers. So hence, this is probably my 5th time speaking at a RoofCon event and other different roofing events all over the country. And what's really fun about roofing is it's a really simple business. You got insurance roofing, retail roofing. And the retail roofing are in markets maybe like Washington or Idaho seems to be more retail, or California, where some of the states deal with insurance, like whether it's hurricane, hail, wind, things like that, where you file an insurance claim. So in dealing with a roofing company, a lot of times you have to kind of pick, like, am I a retail company? Do I have a retail arm? Or am I an insurance company? Now you then got to decide, okay, am I a setter closer model, or am I a self-gen, meaning I go knock and project management all the way through the end. So dealing with roofers, a lot of times the problem is they can't scale because they don't know how to segment a lot of their positions. So where they get stuck is they make somebody touch the customer 4 different times. I have to knock it, inspect it, file claim, come back, meet with the adjuster, final signature, then go get it approved and supplemented, and then have to go pick up a final check. So meaning there's a few multi-step processes when dealing with insurance, and then it's like, how am I going to get paid by, is it all going to go through? How long? And then they pay the homeowner, and then you got to go pick up the check from the homeowner. And so there's some nuances to it, but at the end of the day, it's a very fun and profitable growing industry. So as we dive in today, I'm going to be doing a training on how to scale a roofing company with a sales culture of carnivores, not herbivores. Because a lot of times these roofing companies are super dependent on Google ads and SEO and marketing. But at the end of the day, if your phone isn't ringing like it should, the question is, how do you build a sales army of carnivores that eat what they kill? Guys, so one of the coolest parts of that was just how much roofing owners have to juggle. And it's like, how do we go delegate, eliminate, and automate so we can actually scale? Now, I found like in there, obviously we talked about how roofers, a lot of times, like, they're really, really good salespeople. They go start a business and then they become not so great entrepreneurs, because what got them to be a really good salesperson is actually getting in the way for them scaling a business, because they're so driven. They're so like, I gotta go produce. The reality is, becoming a successful roofing company, it's about, how do I build the system so others can produce and me not getting in the way so that I'm the only one producing. Because we see that so commonly in the roofing industry is you have thousands of different trucks. They don't really scale their roofing business. So hit subscribe if you got some value out of this. Hopefully you guys learned something. And if you need more help with roofing or training on roofing, recruiting for roofing, scaling a roofing company, hit us up at DD Experts.